What's up, y'all? Hey, man, this is gonna be a good one. These are some of the shocking crimes that's caught on like the Ring camera, the home camera. We're gonna go over this. Hey, man, I want to give a shout out to Law and Crime Network. Hey, man, go subscribe to them. Hey, man, this is where I'm getting this footage from. We got to give the people that we get our footage from, we got to give them their props. But this is shocking crimes that's been caught on the Ring cameras, man. Let's get right into this. I got somebody in the studio with me, too. Let's get right into it, bro. Let's go.
I thought it was something that the dog's barking at, but there is a homeless man on Karen's bed in his room.
I'm sorry, man. I thought my girl was in your house.
Home security cameras don't just catch porch pirates and pranksters. They also record some seriously harrowing, and violent crimes. We've gathered some of the most shocking crimes caught on home surveillance. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Jesse Weber.
Hey, but check this out. You see her pull up with the dude?
Made him go
Man,
first.
I would not follow him. Like, that's bad. That's bad. Okay.
Home security cameras. Bet some of you out there have them, right? Maybe check on your baby in another room. They enter their home when suddenly a masked man comes from behind, running up to the door with a gun in his hand. Now the Wynns think
Hey, she
the man
100%
may
that
have
door.
followed them all the way from the casino.
Oh, yeah.
Mrs. Wynn sees the suspect, runs inside. The suspect managed to get his foot into the doorway, blocking the woman from closing it completely, but her husband stepped in to help get the door fully closed. In fact, the couple's son, who was in the house, told a local news outlet, KIRO7, the moment she got inside the house, she did a 360 and leaned as hard as she could on the door, and it didn't close all the way. He had his hand in between the doorway, and he also had a foot, kind of like a stop.
Wow.
See, that's when the suspect realizes that he's on camera. So what does he do?
You're caught, buddy.
He starts pistol whipping the Ring doorbell, seemingly trying to rip the whole thing off the wall. It's also weird.
All right, what would y'all do? I mean, she did excellent. She really did excellent, right?
Yes.
'Cause
Fast reaction.
yeah,
Sure.
they did good. But you still got to watch who's following you. They got them from the casino.
And it's dark.
Do you think you could close that door?
I don't know. That was a fast reaction.
That was a fast reaction.
Sure, fast reaction.
She wasn't no joke.
She was on her.
I had to give it to her. She was on it, wasn't she? She was on it, though, wasn't she?
Yes, for sure.
Defense attorneys dismissed, lawyers fighting back, a judge in the
I don't
center
know what
of
I
the
didn't
law.
just sit up
It
right
has been a
there.
week.
Let's see. Okay, here we go.
Right.
I thought it was something that the dog's barking at, but there
Go back where we
Got
were.
inside the house, she did a 360 and leaned as hard as
Here we
she
go.
could on the door, and it didn't close all the way.
My bad,
He had his
family.
hand in between the doorway, and he also had a foot, kind of like a stop. See, that's when the suspect realizes that he's on camera. So what does he do? He starts pistol whipping the Ring.
And he got to
doorbell,
extend the
seemingly
clip.
Trying to rip
But
the whole
forgot
thing
that
off
it's
the
on the
wall.
cell phone.
It's also weird because you
Also,
can
not
see a
just
second
outside.
person on the footage too.
Ooh.
Anyway, it seems that man runs off after this. Now keep in mind what would have happened if Mrs. Wynn didn't see the suspect behind her and he was able to get inside the house. That's pretty scary to think about. At the time of this recording, police say that the camera gave them a good look at the suspect's face, and they are currently on the lookout for him. Now, in that same vein, let's go now to Colorado,
I can't even
where
imagine.
a Ring camera caught two
Look at this fool.
suspects at a family's door in July of 2022.
And then her
You
playing
can see
peekaboo.
the male suspect has some sort of mask or wig on his head. The couple says that they were walking in Wheat Ridge, which is a suburb of Denver, when the suspects followed them home. Male suspect pulled out a gun, pointed it toward the front door.
And she
then
ain't
you
got
could
no
hear the
mask.
door
Look, she all
slam,
covered. He
and
just
the
left her
suspects appear to
clear
laugh
view.
as they
Family. I mean, if you don't, you see his pants all the way down, and then he got his hand. He got his hands in his pants. Look, bro, I gotta rewind that a little bit. This dude got his hands in his pants, coming up to the. Look at him. Look at this. These are some dumb, bro.
Suspect pulled out a gun,
Look.
pointed it toward the front door.
Sir, you about to
and
lose
then
your
you
pants.
can hear the door slam.
Look
and
at
the
his
suspects
pants.
appear to
Look at his
laugh
pants.
as
And
they
then it's
run away.
broad daylight.
Yeah.
You thought.
Frightening.
Dumb.
Weird.
Weird.
Incredible that he
Like,
slammed
what are
the
you
door
on,
to
bro?
stop this from escalating further. Now, Now get this, the suspects then hop into a waiting car, they speed away, and police say that afterwards, they're believed to have been involved in an armed robbery just a half a mile away. And although at the time of this recording, these people haven't been apprehended, and the Wheat Ridge Police Department is asking for the public's help for information, the department did release a statement about the suspects saying, quote, although they both appear to be wearing costumes or at least wigs, their faces are quite clear. In other words, if you know them, odds are you'll recognize them. So we're going to go to Oregon. Now, we have an indoor camera this time, and this camera caught a woman sleeping basically on top of a pile of clean clothes on a child's bed. I think you need a little bit more context here. So Kelsey Smith of Portland says that she left her front door unlocked so that contractors who were doing construction on the home could come and go as needed. But then she heard dogs barking. And Smith assumed that they were barking at her husband.
Okay, who the fuck she thinks she is? Goldilocks? Is that, hey, does she think she Goldilocks? Did she go on the one people bed? This bed is too, so, this bed
is too stiff.
This bed, but this bed is perfect. Did you
Just right.
Yeah. This is 2025 Goldilocks.
But that is when she found 54-year-old Terry Zinser on her 10-year-old son's bed. Yeah, so first, the outside camera appears to catch Zinser illegally entering the home. And then we switch to an interior camera where Smith says that she has that camera set up in her son's room to monitor him for medical reasons. She never thought something like this would happen because you can see on camera Zinser making her way onto the bed as the dogs are barking.
No, you know what? I think I'm just gonna take me a little nap. I'm so tired.
Right.
In somebody else's fucking bed.
Dogs barking.
Man. He's on the phone with the friend.
Oh, no. The dog that got up there with her. Like, you know you're in the wrong bed. Get your ass up. Both dogs. Look.
Oh my God, Justin. Okay. Gail.
How she know her?
Gail, I need help.
Oh, maybe she's...
Hold on. I thought it was Justin that the dog's barking at, but there's a homeless man on Karen's bed in his room.
It's crazy stuff. Now, as you're about to hear, Smith yelled at the woman to get out of the house, and that is when Zinser gets up and appears to pick up an ottoman off the floor, apparently charging at Smith.
Oh,
She's tripping.
Oh, no.
no.
At that point, fam, I'm gonna have to put the bees on her.
Yeah, for sure.
If you came home and somebody was in your bed, and then they got up and was
automatic defense mode.
Automatic defense mode. She's getting a straight.
No excuse.
She's getting the 3-piece out the gate. On New Year's Eve.
Sorry, you don't get a pass today.
She's getting the 3-piece out the gate.
Zinser is then seen on the outside camera again leaving the house. Reportedly, Zinser has a history of doing this, and the DA has dropped charges in the past because they said they couldn't force Zinser, who's homeless, into mental health treatment. She has these issues with competency. Well, apparently Zinser was later arrested after allegedly entering another woman's home, sleeping on her bed, and wearing one of the woman's dresses. Now to a disturbing video from Harahan, Louisiana, outside of New Orleans. So this video shows a woman pulling a small wagon with a bucket inside. Police say in that bucket is the body of a 6-year-old girl, Ella Fontanelle.
You know what?
43-year-old Hannah Landon, the woman accused.
You know what, family? I'm going to fast forward this. I don't even want to hear stuff like that. I'm good on that. Let's go to this. Because, I don't even want to entertain that. So let's go to this one.
Homeowner shoved a man who was apparently pretending to be a delivery person.
I don't know if this is for you.
Hey, this dude talking about, I got this for you. It's just, no, but seriously, it's just a manila envelope.
Right.
It don't have, he said, I got this for you. Bro, you ain't got nothing for me. Ain't no writing on it. Ain't no address.
Let me see through the clear window first.
Man.
Yeah, this happened on April 14th,
People are
2023,
crazy.
around 9:45 in the morning in a neighborhood out in Connecticut. And the suspect comes up to the porch wearing a bright orange vest, holding a package,
With a van shirt.
posing as a delivery person. When the homeowner comes to the door, the suspect moves in closer, trying to get inside. It turns out, in addition to a fake package, he also has a gun. The homeowner, again, without missing a beat, shoves the suspect back hard. He almost falls down the front steps before running to a waiting truck in the background. And only about an hour after the attempted home invasion, East Haven police were able to post photos of the suspect on their Facebook page. So they get tips about who the suspect could be, and that led to the eventual arrest of 37-year-old Xavier.
And he looked just like that. This is like, this should be the dumbest criminals. And he looked just like the facial expression he had. He must keep that expression. They probably said, when you pose, do the same facial expression that you did in the ring. He's like, can you just use the ring photo?
They also arrested the alleged getaway driver, 26-year-old Gene Carrasquillo Torres.
Wasted that man's time.
Say that the two had planned several home invasions that included tying up homeowners with zip ties while they robbed them. Also, when police searched the home that was associated with Carrasquillo Torres, they found a stash of fentanyl, evidence of a possible drug factory operation. Well, now the two are facing multiple charges, including home invasion, threatening, unlawful restraint, firearm possession, with Carrasquillo Torres specifically facing narcotics-related charges, all thanks to this camera. Next, we're back in Louisiana, this time in Mandeville. A man wearing a Mickey Mouse shirt, of all things, appears to be trying to break into a home around 7:30 in the morning. This happened back on May 27th.
Bro, family, this dude got a whole machete. You see that? Dude got a machete. Look.
Is that you?
Police say it was 28-year-old Darren Cavalier going up to the home with a machete, wrench, and screwdriver. Tell me that's not just absolutely terrifying.
He was trying to, like, put an engine in the car or something, do some work. People are crazy. What's with the wrench and the screwdriver, though? Seriously. Let me see.
And what looks like a scene straight from a horror movie, he walks around the door and calls out for the people inside the home. When that doesn't work, he starts slamming his shoulder into the door and then makes a weird statement.
Is that you?
Yeah, it's us staring at you.
Wow.
Talk to me. What's the point? You can just shoot me in the head.
What?
Right?
He then tries to make his way in the door, hits the machete against it, and that is when the woman inside the home finally confronts the man, and he has an odd excuse for being there.
People are gone.
I'm sorry, man. I thought my girl's in your house.
Yeah. And then he walks off. Police arrested Cavalier, who they say was on some type of drug, and they booked him into jail on an aggravated attempted burglary charge.
That did it, fella. That's crazy. People are crazy. You gotta, man, be on the lookout. It's some crazy people. But one thing, the Ring camera has helped out a lot, I feel like, with crime. I definitely have one. It makes me feel a lot safer to be able to look out there and see who's out there. But I haven't had none of these experiences, and I hope I never do. Hey, family, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, I'm just going to throw stuff up there. And this is like my first time watching it, too. So if you be like, I'm surprised. If you're surprised, I'm just as surprised, too. I don't watch them ahead of time. I just pick stuff and just go through it, and we watch it together, family. But I appreciate you guys. Walk to live. Amen. Happy 2025. This is going to be a beautiful year. Maybe you're watching this video in 2028. Amen. It's up. Hey, we making footage. Hey, if you have any suggestions on any subjects or anything like that, just let me know, man. And I appreciate you guys. And talk to you guys later. Remember, nobody can love you like you can love yourself.